Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're here all ready and prettied up to go to Little Lady's League.
Yeah.
Hello,
Well,
Oka. Hello, Dargo.
Yes, hi Urka, hi Drago. I have to admit, I kind of have a problem with this holiday. I want equal time!
Little Boys Day?
Do I look like a boy? Now, am I little?
No.
See?
Ah, you want Big Girls Day. Or Big Ladies Day.
Yes! Yes!
Actually, we need to wait right here.
Okay.
We've got another minute. Because there's a fate associated with this. And the fate is on top of our
and
quest
it's
giver.
currently... Yeah.
But yay, we could do holiday
Yeah, we
stuff.
got all dressed up and everything.
Yeah, we were going to do some leveling, and then we remembered we needed to do FC stuff. So we went over to Limsa Lomenza and completely unloaded bags of things to turn in for seals.
I probably need to do more, but yes.
Yeah, we like our minions. We've got Wilson, and we've got the Unicolt.
Wilson!
Go, little Unicolt. He's adorable.
Four seconds. There it goes.
Oof.
Blue circle gone.
Yep. Hello, Mr. Seneschal. It's been a long time since we've seen you.
Like a year. What can I do for you? The Royal Seneschal has need of an inquisitive adventurer. Well, too bad. You've got two. Why, if it isn't Ladonia Nrena, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Little Ladies' Day festivities. Have you partaken in this year's concerts yet, my friends? The songbirds and the Seneschal Prince are, as ever, our shining stars on the stage, and they have been practicing oh so diligently for this event. I think you...
My, how marvelous! What the seasonal sensations! The songbirds and the Seneschal Prince's performances have propelled their popularity to a fevered pitch. Their economic exploits have defied every expert's expectations, and as they balance billions of gills and gain, the masses cannot help but contemplate. Why do folks flock to them? What forces drive their formidable font of funds to flow?
Yeah, I think... Nope, not quite who I...
That is you. Oops.
Darn, not who I was thinking of at all. Forgive my raucous rambling. I am Durrell Tharl, renowned reporter for the Mithril Eye.
He's new.
I mean to gather. Yeah. I was thinking it'd be the one lady from Gridania who has the stall next to the boundary between the two halves.
Right.
Helped out with the songbirds a few years ago.
And the homunculi. We have not seen the homunculi in a while. The homunculi was an all-Ellison boy band from 1.0.
Okay. Right. Oh God, yes. Yes, that's right. That's what the boy band name was. Yeah, they need to make a return appearance doing K-pop.
And much better uniforms. Oh God, their outfits sucked.
I mean to gather information on these prominent performers and pen a piece for our next publication.
He likes prolific
Alliteration.
pontifications.
Yeah. I could scarcely ask for a more perfect opportunity for promotion. Where the mithril eye goes, fame and prestige are bound to follow. The songbirds and the seneschal prince will be thrilled to hear of this. A thousand thanks. Then without further fanfare, I shall solicit the citizens of the city-state for their feedback. Though now that I think on it, my tendency to focus on the financials might poison the piece's perspective, so to speak. An objective observer would be ideal.
Like, say, passing adventure? Who isn't me because I'm not passing? I'm here to see the girls.
Why, yes, your impartial input would be not but a benefit. Permit me to brief you on our performers, then. The knowledge will doubtless prove a useful reference for your upcoming report. I shall begin with the songbirds, the pride and joy of Little Ladies' Day. Our talented trio consists of Ulala, dressed in crimson. Then we have Narumi, clad in yellow, and of course, Masha Makaraka, donning blue. They have come far from their humble beginnings, and their tireless efforts have recently borne fruit. Of late, their concerts have taken the realm by storm, winning countless new fans across the Eorzea. At least once a year when they show up. And 'twould be remiss of me not to mention Pika, our dashing seneschal prince in violet. He is the newest addition to our lineup and a rising star in his own right. He stole many a heart last Little Ladies' Day. They inspire one another as well as their crowds in equal measure. Their musical progress is as a fresh spring breeze, bringing new life into the celebration as we know it. This year, we shall be outfitting concert attendees with a unique line of themed apparel and illuminations for the occasion, complete with matching colors for each member of our merry band. So you appeal to all audiences, allowing spectators to support their favorite singer. A sound strategy. Meanwhile, your prized performers pinpoint their most passionate fans in the process, making for a more memorable experience. With that, I believe I have enough to embark on our excursion. When you're set to search the city for some tried and true testimonials, simply say the word.
Word?
There ain't no word saying, only stoic nodding.
Word.
Let the collaboration commence. To begin, I suggest we search away from the stage so as not to startle any spectators. Perhaps we might pursue possible leads near the perimeter of the Gate of Nald. We need but seek out and speak to those in songbird and seneschal shirts, shall we?
Let's wait to the Gate of Nald.
And if you turn the gate upside down, do you get the Gate of Thal?
No, that's on the other side of the city. There is actually a Gate of Thal.
But surely you just take the one and turn it upside down, right?
No.
I've seen videos of the fight. That's how it works.
Those balls. Quit that. We got that person to talk to. You're interviewing folks for a piece on the songbirds and the seneschal prince? Oh, I'd love to participate. I'm a Masha fan through and through.
You can tell.
She has the most amazing voice, and there's something about the way she dances that really speaks to me. You can tell she puts pride in every facet of her performances, and it never fails to take my breath away. In fact, her dedication inspires me to be more mindful to my day-to-day living. Even when something as simple as descending the stairs, I often find myself thinking, I must be careful. Masha needs me. Speaking of dedication, I hear Masha's coming with one of those limited time dishes being served at the quicksand. We have to sample it for ourselves.
So Masha's perseverance provides a particular sense of purpose, past performances extending into the everyday. Fascinating, all of it.
That type of thinking, while it may seem helpful, it's actually kind of, not healthy.
No.
Talk with the drawl.
Great. What specifically about these singing celebrities encourages fervent fans to fly to them? Duty demands I discover the truth.
Spirit Ulala fan.
Okay, then. Keen to learn about her favorite songbird, you say? Well, we here are the Ulala faithful. Gods, where do I even begin? Her presence on stage is second to none, and her warm smile can melt even the coldest hearts. She may be small, but the power in her voice more than makes up for it. And that's to say nothing of her passion for her fans and the music. It's why she dons such fiery red hues. I speak for us all when I say we'd do most anything for her if she asked with that winsome little smile of hers. So your small yet esteemed singer's stunning stagecraft stirs your sentiments, you say. Duly noted. I suppose I could sympathize. With that, I assume we've accounted for all the aficionados in the area. However, if that Masha fan tells it true, those seasonal songbird snacks are bound to bring multitudes to Mr. Smoothie's establishment. Come, let us continue our queries in the quicksand. All I can say is, looking at these shirts, if there's a shirt for the seneschal prince, he better not be holding a wine glass.
Talk with the spirited Ulala fan again.
Yeah, we should probably check with the other one too.
Mm-hmm.
As the first one. Long as Ulala keeps singing, and even if she doesn't, we'll never stop cheering for her. And with these brilliant red illuminations to match her fiery spirit, I'm sure she'll always feel our hearts reaching out to her. Yeah.
Masha is constantly striving to be a better songbird, but she's already the definition of perfection, if you ask me. Fans?
I suppose we did.
Admiral MBO, it's only this one person. Where'd the others go?
Yeah. You're reporting for the Mithril Eye, are you? Well, as you've doubtless ascertained, I'm one of Nurumi's fans. Though she may be the most demure of the three songbirds, she harbors a quiet strength and endless compassion that we cannot help but cherish. She approaches her art so delicately, so exquisitely, that it feels as though she is speaking to all her fans as individuals. It compels us to support her in her every endeavor, and that she might always know happiness in the spotlight. So, Narumi employs a subtle yet sincere approach. Imagining as such a saintly smile on stage, why, I could certainly see the appeal. If my single voice can encourage Narumi to press on as a singer, even in the slightest, then there would be no greater joy. Her songs grant me courage, and I wish to give back to her in any way I can.
Shining Pico fan. Asking me about the stars at Little Ladies' Day? Well, you've come to the right place. Most folks are head over heel for the songbirds, but I've only got eyes for Pico. His debut last Little Ladies' Day really won me over. As Seneschal Prince, he takes it upon himself to treat his fans like royalty. He's incredibly handsome, of course, but his honeyed words and that sweet little smirk are all highlights of his every show. Would that he could be my prince every day. Oh, and when you shine his violet illumination into the crowd, he does notice, even if you're in the very, very back row. Little Ladies' Day, he winked in my general direction, and, well, even if he didn't actually wink at me, I'd like to believe it was so.
The mere thought of Pico's past productions is enough to make most fans swoon, a true testament to his talent. And if the rumors are true, he strives to serve all his fans, be they lads or little ladies, which means there's hope yet that I too can be a princess under his sovereign smile. As assumed, our performers possess a fiery fan base. Yet, with this wealth of wisdom, I am well prepared to write. But one thing struck me as strange. While we were wandering, I espied an elegant young lady surveying the songbirds and seneschal stage from afar. I'm interested in interviewing her as well, if she is so inclined. Shall we sally forth and see what she says? Not get a good look at her shirt.
Oh. Hello, Roldoff.
Lady Eorzea suffers from a failed constitution. Should the worst come to pass, it is my solemn duty to remain at her side.
You do so, Mr. Seneschal. And we haven't seen you in a dog's age. Why, if it isn't the kindly adventurers from seasons past, 'tis I, Alethea Thorn. You have been well, I trust.
Such serendipity! A scion of the honored House Thorn! I had heard that your house had contributed a substantial sum in support of these festivities. Come to celebrate and see the show, I gather.
Indeed, on behalf of House Thorn, and out of my own curiosity, I wish to behold the annual concert with my own eyes. 'Tis heartening to know the annual performances have blossomed into such a passionate showcase of song and dance. Would that I could join the audience and show my support.
Though you are hale enough to travel this day, I must advise against it, my lady. Do not risk worsening your condition.
Alas, as Rudolph said, I've no strength to sway to the rhythm and jump about as I please. but from this vantage point, I can, at least, gaze upon the stage and the audience from afar, a rather enlightening experience, all told. Even from this distance, it is easy to tell how much the performers mean to all of them, how joyful they all are. I dare say the energy is contagious. Delight and devotion take many forms. If the crowd can find happiness by supporting their beloved singers, if we can garner their interest in this holiday, but for even a fleeting moment, then I could ask for little else.
A poignant point you make, my lady, and it's as you've ascertained. All who answered our inquiries delighted in describing their preferred performers, each selecting to celebrate in their own way. There's no correct answer as to how to celebrate the season, for only together could they make Little Ladies' Day the fine festival it has become. Such is likely a significant source of its singers' success. I must thank you thoroughly for your thoughtful theories. It shall serve as a fine addition to my article.
They are merely fleeting thoughts I had as I enjoyed the performances, but I am pleased they could be of use. I wish you both a delightful Little Ladies' Day.
Nope.
First off, Latia?
Yes.
I was unaware that the two of you were gathering information for an article. All things, though perhaps it is better I had not known. I would have been too nervous to speak my mind. Ralph say anything different? Yes, he does.
Lady Aldithia has eagerly awaited this year's Little Ladies' Day festivities. We took great pains to ensure that she would be well enough to make the journey to the Ruby Road Exchange. Seeing her so full of joy now, I'm gladdened to know our efforts were worth it. I owe you one for your committed cooperation. Indeed, I've amassed all manner of ardent accounts from the fans. Some show support by cheering and cacophonous cries to the stage, while others watch wistfully from a ways off or make merry by feasting on festive foods. As the performer's popularity proliferates, so too do prospective methods to please their fans. Merriment made for one's pastimes is a mysterious, marvelous matter. For our favorite fads, we often find ourselves opening our wallets without so much as a second thought. Even I am no stranger to that. But I digress. It is time we saw these songbirds and seneschal prince for ourselves, to fully fathom what all the fuss is about, provided we have permission from the royal seneschal.
2 minutes left on the current fate.
Yes.
Let's see if we can... Dural?
Now that we know what makes these singers so special, 'tis time we took part in the main event. Welcome back. How fared the interviews? They went well, wonderfully well, in fact. As our last task, we wish to watch one of the performances, if we are welcome to do so. By all means, I should love nothing more than to read of your impressions when all is properly published. For a more objective observation, I'd like to spectate the show from afar. Might I ask you to take to the crowds? Excellent! Enjoy the event, and we will reconvene once the stage is settled. handmaiden here will furnish you with a set of songbird-themed attire and a portable illumination. Once you've obtained what you require, you need only wait for an opportune moment to join the crowd. During this event, the Fate Live from Moldova will appear. Yep. You ready for this?
Might want to wait for the fate to finish.
Okay, we can do this.
Please check in with the royal servant real quick. Okay, standard. Who's this? Who's that?
Yeah. It must get boring. He gives the same speeches every year.
Oh, it is his job.
And there goes the fate.
Attend performance. Very well. I will ready your garments at once. Have you decided which color to wear? Who do we want to go with?
I'm thinking surprise me.
Okay, surprise me! Here are your clothes and illuminations. I do hope you enjoy the performance.
Oof.
You got Pico!
Yes. And thankfully, he does not have a wine glass.
No wine glass in sight.
Hey, Doodles.
Yes, hello, Doodles. For reference,
And we have talked about this before, but yeah, probably need reminders.
back in high school, the movie Interview
actually
with a
post-high
Vampire came out. And a friend of ours in high school really loved the vampire novel trilogy series. Yep. And of course the movie with Tom Cruise. They came out with a poster for this. And part of the poster was Tom Cruise in the background giving
Or
that
foreground.
big long stare and holding this wine goblet in his hand, and he had taken his hand and had picked up the wine goblet so the stem was through the through his middle fingers.
Cupping the, which is one of the ways to hold it. The proper way depends on certain things that I have forgotten.
So our friend was so excited she found this poster on a t-shirt. And she was so happy until she got home and put it on and realized that Tom Cruise's hand was perfectly centered on one of her boobies. So it looked like he was groping her. She took the t-shirt back the next day, and the clerk was like, "What's wrong with the t-shirt?" And she's like, Is something wrong with the manufacturing? And they're like, no, your manufacturing is fine. And then she holds it up to herself, and the woman goes, "Oh, yeah, we'll take that right back."
Yeah. She was so disappointed. There we go. Quite a large crowd today, isn't it, girls? Lights.
And we start off with blue. Target and then yellow.
Yeah, the target.
And then ooh la la, red. Oh, when's K-pop Demon Hunter's gonna show up on stage?
Yes.
Huntrix.
Yeah.
And I will note this is while it is a similar theme, it is a new rendition.
Yes. Woohoo!
Certificate of Collaboration.
Yes. Okay then.
Okay, back to the Royal Seneschal.
You have my thanks for your participation, adventurers. Your fervor out in the crowds did not go unnoticed. My, what a marvelously masterful performance! Even from a distance, I could not help but offer a round of ardent applause. The fans' passion burned with a brilliance that was all but blinding, matched only by the fiery fervor of the performers. I see now why so many are drawn to such shows. Now, it's time I inquired about your immersive involvement. How did it feel to savor the sights and sounds of such a spectacle?
Not in silence,
It's
as
our
if you
way.
completely
Not in
understood.
silence.
As if you completely understood what just happened.
Yes!
Stoke nod while Whis wins.
Struck speechless by the show's sonance. Rest assured, your silence speaks 1,000 words. It usually does.
Words that are too big
With
for
this-
my bun brain.
Yes! With this, I should be able to pin the perfect piece, but I dare not delay. Little lady's day is only so long, after all. I give you my gratitude, adventurers. You have earned your rightful reward. I must take my leave, but may the fates see fit for us to meet again. Neck muscles sculpted by a lifetime of nodding. Twas a pleasure to see you enjoying the show. Do not hesitate to join in again if you feel so inclined. We've plenty of performances scheduled. I offer you my gratitude for aiding Dural Thrall and wish you a wonderful little ladies' day. We don't have a favorite performance.
Cheer rhythm red, cheer light yellow, cheer rhythm violet,
Okay, that's not a choice.
cheer
You get
light
all of them.
blue.
Yep. Real devotion.
But we still don't have carrot light sticks.
No.
See, who do we get the purchases? Usually it's the handmaiden, but... it's the royal sit over here.
Yeah.
And we got how many certificates? 4.
The
So
new
we-
tunic 4. You can get 2 of the shirts, or you can get
One
The
shirt
orchestration
and
role
2 of
and
the etiquettes.
or both etiquettes and the orchestration role.
True.
Which I think is what I'll go for.
I think I will too. I might come back and get the shirts later, but I'll never use them.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to check something. Okay, the shirts do go in the armoire.
That helps. Okay, right. Improper praise, cheerlight, green, and then the other. What was the other one?
Bright.
Yeah. Come on, come on. Keep not getting. There it is. No. Right, there it is. Cheerleading, right. Cheerleading. There.
We could do another round
It's
for
still
like
not
a
carrot
shirt.
lights.
Or do we want to head out and do something else?
I think head out. I am not enamored of those shirts. Besides, I still want a big ladies' day.
but they said in a previous one that big ladies can be little ladies too.
I want a big ladies' day. You're not giving me my due simply because I am tall. Back to dancing. Back to drab.
Actually, did I? Yeah, I wanted to work on the answer for questing.
Yeah.
Though White Mage and Paladin sure could use some. But I won't worry about it too much until we hit the the level mark.
Yeah, which we're a little ways away from. Especially at the rate they've been handing side quests.
Side quest. Tasty, tasty side quest.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is nice to see the singing groups back, but I have to admit, they really put up a high bar with the previous holiday.
Yeah. What's funny is that I actually got in there with my alts, and out of... I think with the alts, I went in with a match a matching
Yeah.
group
Yep.
or a group match. All of them got at least excellent, and 3 of the groups got all the way to the top.
Nice. Yeah, it's not too hard to learn what you kind of need to do, though. I seem to remember you said none of them actually got through all 5 cakes.
No. 3 of them we got through all 5 cakes.
Oh, that's
And
not
all the
what you were
others,
saying a
we
couple
got
weeks
to
ago.
like 25% of the last cake.
Yeah, that's as far as I thought you actually did get.
No, we got through all 5 cakes, and everyone just kind of stood around and went, wow! And one
Sadly,
group
you're not
actually,
doing that with people.
I think it was when I was on my little Lala,
Mm.
she actually got 3 comms for that. Because some of the chatter just after we got it, it was like, oh my god, I've never seen any group do this. And I'm like, this is my 3rd one tonight. But the real trick with that is you...
Ornokoro.
Yep, Onokoro. Is you try and dodge around them as much as possible.
Yep.
And you need all 5 trying to dodge stuff in order to make it work. There was one group that tried to gather up all the mammoths and have one person just kiting them off in a corner.
Yeah.
But that didn't
was
work
the
because
theory I
you
had.
need the 5th person to gather mats as well.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course, because it'd be
Yeah.
like pretty.
you're right,
Yeah.
you're right. It'd be the 4th.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that because having, 1 or 2 people on crowd control while everyone else just gets ingredients seems like not a bad way to go. But yeah, sounds like you just need more legs in action.
Especially when they didn't announce that's what they were doing. And at one point they pulled everything from the front, so a couple of us tried to stun them.
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's like, no, you need a little better communication here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely going to have to get this soundtrack at some point.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't already know that. And
Probably a reunion.
since we're not quite going back to the Dawn Throne yet,
Nope. And going to the
We
Dawn
need to go
Throne
back
will
to
not
the,
get us where we need to go, because then we'd have to backtrack and go down, and
exactly.
of which, if people have not checked it out, the Gorillaz released a new album this week, and the main music video for it, which is a combination of 3 pieces, was actually pretty awesome. I did post it over to the Discord. I also posted the first piece in its entirety called The Mountain on Jukebox, and it is sweet. Not sure about the rest of the album. Gorillaz is very hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like their stuff, sometimes
Largely
it's like, eh.
Yeah, largely they aren't quite my thing, though they can have good pieces. And yeah, from what I know, The Mountain is it is actually kind of towards my type of thing.
Though, checking some of the comments and some discussion on other sources, it's like, this explains much about the group. That apparently, from what I gather through other people's comments, and keep in mind this is rumor mill stuff, the main kind of leader that holds them all together is kind of Murdoch, and everyone hates Murdoch because he's an ass. But he holds everybody together in the band. It's like, this is a social dynamic I do not want in my music. But I can totally see it too. Yeah, apparently Murdoch pissed them off so much for at least one big album, they replaced him with a character from the Powerpuff Girls. Because he was, like, in jail at the time.
Oh dear.
Yeah, not a band dynamic that makes for happy camping.
They're not happy campers.
I'm amazed they've released as many albums as
frumpled.
they have. They are not frumpled. I'm amazed they've not released as, or they have released as many albums as they have with that band dynamic.
Oh, right, we were in this chain.
Yeah. I liked how a lot of people... Murdoch is supposed to be this kind of undead zombie of the band, which makes sense now that I've heard everything else. But a lot of people just referred to him as the Gremlin, and it's like, that also works.
Yeah, well.
Okay,
Do or
Kulon.
die. Kulon has a point to prove.
It is time that I prove that Mousy is not, and never was, a master swordsman. We will need to get our hands on some concrete evidence. I know of a Yuguri Ugan who's said to know all that was ever was and shall be. Let us ask her about Mousy. Head to the cave to the west, known as 101 Revelations. That is where the Utgan dwells. I shall fetch Mousy and bring him there.
Even if you have to drag him by his ear.
Al-Ra have ears?
She'll find one. She'll invent one.
In here I thought she'd just grab onto his head horn and just yank away.
Yeah, kind of the same thing, really. Mr. Manzasiri, you might want to leave. Mousy is going to be by soon. He'll punch you.
Punching. Ibaka. We are here to see you about a man named Mousy. Come closer, traveler. Or, come closer, weary traveler. You have done well to find me. Though it is not you with whom I need to speak.
We're working on that.
Ah, Rena, Ladonia, good to see you made it here with no problems. Have you spoken to the Utgan?
We just nodded at her. I must admit, I'm impressed she knew it was I and not Ladonia or Rena that required her guidance.
I am also aware of exactly what troubles you, child of the Dethurl. Tell me what you wish to know.
Am I truly Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords reincarnate?
That I do not know. Uyadgiri, Ugan, have never professed to know the past, only the future. I cannot see your previous life, but I can tell you that you shall become a great warrior someday. If that is all you
Swords
wish.
or fists?
She just said warrior. She didn't say with what
exactly.
weapons.
Like I said, swords or fists.
If that
Details. Details.
Yeah, I'm not giving that. Sorry. If that is all you wish to know,
She's a
then
proper
you may
secret.
take your leave. I need no thanks. Focus your sights on the present, as it will lead you to your future. You need not dwell in the past. I do not control the young one's destiny. It is up to him which path he chooses.
So, swords and fists.
Long, long ago, the Yuagir were a tribe ruled by their gluttony. However, they eventually realized the error of their ways, choosing to meditate in caves like this one. Will you just stop that?
We're gonna have to get them a cave to meditate in. Focus my sights on the present. I suppose that I ought to let the villagers know once and for all that I am not Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I would rather be banished from the village for denying the captain's judgment than to continue to live this lie. My fists are the best weapon available to me. This I realized after we parted ways in the desert. I shall train with a blade no longer.
If your mind is made up, then you should show your newfound strength to the villagers. Prove that you have no need of a sword. Go to the north and do battle with a Magitad. Go forth and do battle with a Matanga. Slay it in hand-to-hand combat and bring back its fangs as proof of your victory. Do this, and even the Khatun will be forced to accept your truth.
Thank you for all your help, Kulon. I shall do just that. Rena, Ladonia, please accompany me. I require witnesses.
Yep, we're on it. I have not seen Mousy this enthusiastic in a long time. I eagerly await your triumphant return.
Eorzea.
As long as the trumpet is not a sad trombone.
Yes. Yes.
Urza will be very, very happy when we finally get a speed upgrade in this area.
Yes! Getting closer.
I'm so glad they put the speed upgrades in bicolor gemstones in future expansions.
Hi. We're not touching you.
No, we are not touching the Kurma.
Thank you for coming. I shall slay the beast shortly. Make sure nothing gets in my way. Other creatures may be drawn here by the fighting. Make sure to take care of them. If Kurma decides to intervene, you're on your own.
We're going to do this. Let's do this right.
Aggro
Behind
dance.
us.
Have aggro dance. Oh, hi. Okay then.
We're going to have to do this all the way through the cave, aren't we?
Maybe?
Maybe.
I'm suspicious that we will. Hey, it's not like I've done this before. The area appears to be free of foes. Rena, Ladonia, I have triumphed. Well, maybe not them. Or maybe so. As going into the cave.
Well, come back. Time for a plan, sneaky sneak. I can do this.
Ah, right.
Urza can do this. Yes, he defeated the Matanga. Good boy, Mousy.
After going past several others,
Oh,
you
they
went for plan
respawned on him.
sneaky too. I bested it with my fists alone. Your help was key. For that, you have my thanks. You may return to the village first. I still need to extract some of the beast's fangs. Do make sure to tell Kulan of my success.
Okie dokie, we can do that. Right, Urza? Quay.
So, no more dancing. For the moment. Just sneaky sneak.
I'm sorry, I'm just well practiced after doing so many deep dungeon runs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now that's the kind of place that I'm talking about for, the old-fashioned dungeon where you pull very carefully because otherwise you end up dead.
Go, Urza, go, Urza, go, Urza, go! She's moving as fast as her claws will take her.
She's feeling the burn.
But I'm bummed.
Thank you.
It is good to know all went well. I've requested that the village gather as Mousy has something to share with them. Sadly, not all of them responded to my call. It would be truly a shame if Mousy is banished from the village, but it is preferable to him continuing to struggle.
Thank you all for coming today. I have something important to share. I am not Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I have awoken to my true path. My skills lie in hand-to-hand combat. Never again shall I wield the sword. Here are the fangs of a Matanga that I bested with my bare hands. I've also slain a Manzaziri by Nama's retreat. Rena and Ladonia, the travelers amongst you, bore witness to both these duels. It is not my wish to deny the Katun, but I have no choice. Banish me if you must, for there is no other path left to me. To think you beat a Matanga with just your fists! That's our Mousy!
Did no one tell you? The previous Mousy fought with a range of different weapons. The last one may have been skilled with the sword, but the Mousy before him was a master of the bow. It's no surprise you find your skill lie elsewhere. You will, however, need a new name. Perhaps a Mousy of the 7 7/5 would be adequate?
And no one thought to say this in how many years? In short, my worrying has been for naught. I don't blame him!
Oh, poor Mousy.
You guys are all idiots!
Thank you, Rena, Ladonia. It delights me to know that Mousy can remain here in Dorthural Ka.
It is a relief that I get to keep my name. I struggle to be truly happy. Why did no one tell me of the other Mousies sooner?
This is doubtless what the Ugan meant. Focus on your sights on the present. I am just glad you can continue living here.
Kulam, Rena, and Ladonia, I am truly sorry for wasting your time. However, I must also thank you. You three have helped guide me to this new path I must now walk. I shall train like never before. It is up to me to do this new name justice. Don't know which one I want.
I went for the materia.
Fine, show me the materia.
And we've got a new one that just opened up.
Of course. This is a side quest that never ends.
Kishili?
Hungry like the wolf. Kishili would like your attention. You're a friend of Mousie's, yes? He has been looking for you. He said he wanted to discuss something he heard from the Agir with you. Go speak with him whenever you have the chance.
Mousy, what do you got for us?
Latonia, Rena, just who I've been looking for. I require your help. Thanks to you, I have awoken to my true potential. However, I have begun to feel that I need something to aid me in my training. Just as I was wondering what it could be that I require, I heard of a master culinarian who plies his trade at the Dawn Throne. They say his cooking is so good it can cure illnesses. Apparently, it also helps warriors gain that extra bit of strength. Just what I need, would you not agree? However, our tribes are not on good terms. I cannot simply walk up to him and ask for his help. For starters, I do not even know his name.
We know his name.
We know him, actually. Yeah. I do not suppose you know anything more about him.
Actually, yeah, we know lots. His name is Ustkin.
He's a weakling named Isugan? Weakling is not what I would say. Could you introduce me to him? Yeah, we'll smuggle him out of the Dawn Throne. Thank you. I doubt that I could have met him otherwise, considering the bad blood between our tribes. Meet me below the Dawn Throne.
Your leaders may have bad blood, but some of the members are individuals.
And Isugan is pretty individual.
He's also the type of, you hungry? Let me feed you. I don't care.
Yes,
Let me
yes.
feed you. Let me feed you. He is weak of body, but strong of will and mind.
And cooking. He is strong of cooking.
Yes, he is strong of cooking. Really, Eorzea? Really?
Really? She hung on that?
She hung on that.
Oh, Eorzea. Ignoring you.
Oh, hey there, Mousy.
Hey, Mousy.
We're almost there. Give us a minute. Checking with him to see if he says something.
Please speak to Isugan on my behalf. I know his cooking can help me grow stronger.
Yep, we got this. We got this. Excuse us, pardon us, excuse us. Eorzea.
Rena, Latonia, so nice to see you again. I trust you've been well. That soup did just the trick. Kuzuku beat me without breaking a sweat. As a result, I've been able to continue cooking, so things have ultimately worked out quite well. My apologies for going on about myself. Is there something that you would ask of me?
We know someone who would love to try your cooking.
see. I was aware Kuzuku had been telling people about my cooking. To think his stories managed to reach even the Yagir. If I am to help this Dutharl, then I will need to do it in secret. My fellow Orinir knew I was helping the enemy. There's no telling what they might do to me. Should we be doing this in hearing range of Hushal there? Now that I think on it, there was a dish I'd wanted to try making. Yes, if only I had some Paris meat. I wonder if some kindly soul would be able to bring me some. Perhaps someone stood nearby at this very moment. Oh, woe is me.
Yes, we get the picture.
Well, you heard what I need. I'll be waiting here for you.
Hushal, you're going to be quiet about this, aren't you?
Not even think to sneak a spoonful of our food. We barely have enough rations to feed our own people. We cannot afford to provide for all the hungry mouths that pass through here.
Oh, you are such a spoiled sport.
Isn't someone a greedy Gus? Who do you think is providing half the meat for what he's cooking?
Us?
That's what I think.
Maybe it's Ursa.
Yeah.
Maybe she went and hunting all that meat. I mean, she's got the build for it. Hey, Mousy. I think he needs Paris meat.
Is Usugan willing to help?
You provide meat, he cook it.
He needs Barth's meat, does he? That should be no problem. It is certainly nice to know there are some Orinir willing to help those from rival tribes. If it involves the happiness of cooking, he's gonna help anyone. Let us split up and slay several bars. Should prove to be good training. Meet me here once you've finished. And I suppose whatever he brings in will be pre-tenderized by all the punching.
Punching? I get to punch things? You said punching?
Nope.
Are we going punching?
FM. Nope.
You mean I can't go
We're going
punching?
dancing.
Okay, no
We're going
punching.
Dancing.
No punching. Just dancing.
Yep.
Of course, the bars have to be on the complete opposite side of the Dawn Throne.
Of course. Otherwise, it's too easy.
Here's some Baras.
I was just thinking, Hungry Like the Wolf is an appropriate quest name.
Let's see if I can get both of them.
Remember, wolves are among the always starving models.
True.
Unlike the swole lions.
The lions that never skip leg day.
Or chest day, or anything day, really. Lions raised on protein shakes.
Not wrong. Oh man, Theron is so close to his armored swole battle cat. He's been working so long on that achievement.
At the current tanking one?
Yeah. He's at like 280 something out of 300.
Nice. Yeah, I need to see how far I've gotten on Warrior.
Now, I believe you have both your armored lion and your standard lion. And, of course, Theron has his armored bear and standard bear.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and I should have those for Helen, so yeah. How many bars were you able to slay?
A 1 and a 2 and a 30.
Forest meat, obtained at Usugun's request. Oh, we only needed to dispatch that many, did we? You made no mention of a number, so I went ahead and slayed 5 of them. Well, Usugun will not want for ingredients. No, he won't.
And there's always hungry mouths, so...
This errand has further convinced me that I was right to embark on my current path. I could never have fought those beasts with a sword. But I must become even stronger. I'm certain Usugun's cooking is key to this. Make sure he knows how serious I am about bettering myself. This will actually be my first time eating non-Dothrali cuisine. I wonder what kind of meal he's going to prepare for me.
It's going to be nummies!
Thankfully, it will not be prepared by Zero.
No. No. That would be dangerous.
Yes.
Unlike one of Baron's old co-workers, who used to ask for the ethnic stuff off the food truck when he worked at the lab. And the guy's like, oh yeah! We just got a new jar, very fresh, made this week! And the entire jar lid is already corroded.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you putting in this?
Wrong stuff. Nothing I'm getting anywhere near me, that's for sure.
But Baron keeps calling us wimps when it comes to spices. He's not wrong!
I don't care. How nice life must be for those who have forest meat readily available.
You were saying?
Time for you to find out. A hefty load of meat obtained by Mousy. I must say I was not expecting this much meat. Your friend must have quite an appetite. He is also correct in thinking that your diet is ultimately what determines how strong you become. Truly, I've never encountered someone so keen to eat my cooking before. I will bring the food to you once I'm done preparing it. Please wait for me with the young Dothrali. Oh, good. Get to see how he's doing. Deliver the cooking to you myself once it is ready.
Good. A chef should get compliments. Ooh, I think the sun's starting to come up in game.
Going to be a bit yet. 4:20 a.m.
Well, we've been playing it. It's been practically pitch night the entire evening. Our stream. But things are starting to lighten up. Ain't that right, Mousy?
Sugan is going to deliver the food to us himself. That is good to know. I am so hungry, I'm not sure I have the strength to move from this spot. What have you been doing?
Beating up Boris, apparently.
Get it while it is still hot. Ah, is this your Dutharly friend? You must be the cook I've heard so much about. My name is Mousy. I'm very much looking forward to sampling your cooking. I assure you, it is nothing special. Boris meat is low in fat, which makes it perfect for those wishing to gain muscle. It's quite simple, really. Interesting. I thought all kinds of meat would be equally beneficial. Clearly I was wrong. Your knowledge is unparalleled. You flatter me. There are much more worthy of respect. Not many Zayla are capable of slaying so many Boris and remaining unscathed. Please, eat up before the food goes cold. Ah, that was exactly what I needed. I feel stronger already. Nothing brings me more joy than to see others enjoy my work. Bring me the ingredients, and I will gladly make this for you again. I have long wished to try my hand at a variety of Boris dishes, but I am too weak to hunt them myself. I know how you feel only too well. I was one of the weakest warriors in Dotharl before Rena and Ladonia showed me where my talents lay.
Stoic nod.
Why don't we go hunting together sometime? Perhaps I can help you discover a new way of fighting that suits you, just as they did for me. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Mousy. I never imagined the day would come where I would make a Dotharly friend. It seems I must thank you once again. I have a feeling my friendship with Usugan is going to be most enjoyable. I'm truly starting to think there's something about you that changes your friends' lives for the better. And there they go, riding off into the fanfic together.
Yes, isn't it beautiful? Well, I don't think we have time to ride to Thurthurl Caw for the MSQ, so we might want to just head back to Reunion.
I think we have time to get there, we just don't have time to do the quest.
Yeah. Yeah. Not at 4 minutes till.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, live suing. Perfect timing.
Yeah, but he missed the beginning of a beautiful /fic.
Yes, yes he did. Yeah, we just finished up a quest line, and we don't have enough time to slow hoof it across the map to pick up the next MSQ, so we're kind of packing it into the barn, and we'll spend the next couple minutes just kind of hanging out and chatting.
And restarting stores.
Yes. So, yeah, live sewing is being prophetic again. your streams been doing live? I know you've been doing the 24-hour computer plays itself thing. Hopefully those have been working out for you. Ah, gotta love the delay.
Oh, yes. Baron did mention that. Very nice.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, earlier this stream we did Little Ladies Day, which is the new event in game. Very, very Stanorific. I don't know if I want to go back for the t-shirts or not. At least I was able to get the music and the other stuff. Yeah.
The 2 extra emotes.
Yeah. Fair enough, live streaming. I know I've been kind of bad that I need to go in and fiddle with my settings so it properly does notices on when people join or extend. And also for shoutouts, I haven't been able to do that because I just don't have the setup for it, and I've been kind of lazy about fixing that. Then again, a lot of my stream life has been, how can we bare bones this enough to where it's easy enough to do that we can do it consistently? If you try and get too big and too fiddly, then things kind of start falling through the cracks and you start getting walls of, oh, this broke. But I need this to do that, and if I don't have that, I can't do this other thing, and then suddenly walls start going up, and you start wanting not to stream, and it's like, no, let's bare bone this. I mean, I've been kind of sad that our mimic counter has been broken for some time, and I haven't been able to fix it.
Yeah.
Though I'd really like for a way for the mimic counter to be triggered by like one of our watchers without like overcounting. That way we can focus on the run, because the last thing I need to do while running a deep dungeon is focus on the stream board. And I keep wondering, do I want to try and promote myself for streaming and see if we can get a bigger audience? But bigger audiences comes with more chances for bigger troubles. I mean, yeah. I love the fact that everyone here has, for the most part, been very good and supportive of each other. That's the big one. So I don't want to lose that. At the same time, I would like to get more viewers having fun and all that jazz. Yeah, it is maintenance tomorrow. Maintenance starts at 7 tomorrow. I'm like, what the heck? It
goes until 2 a.m.
I know. It's like, oh my god. Heavy maintenance. Tomorrow we'll...
Yeah, it's like a 7-hour maintenance.
Tomorrow we'll probably poke more at Atlas. That's my guess.
Right.
Hey, at least we got avatars for that.
Yes. But yeah, tomorrow's maintenance. This is for patch 7.45. So the last of the content things in the 7.4 cycle. This means Hildebrand.
Yes.
And Herda Boiled. And the new variant dungeon, which we will certainly be diving into probably on and off air.
I'm wanting to say let's do one run in the variant dungeon once, and then do Hildebrand, then come back to variant.
Okay.
I mean, I would love to do more with variant. I love the variant so much.
Oh, yes.
I'm one of the few that are like, yeah, this is our content. Last time,
You're not alone.
everyone liked the variants themselves, but when it came to the Criterion, which is the hard mode stuff, they found it a little too hard for the level they were expected to operate on. Plus, they felt like there wasn't any rewards, even though there were. Generally, mounts and stuff. And a lot of people complained, so like the last one on the Criterion Hard, which is the equivalent of Savage Mode rating, actually a lot of people were saying it was more difficult than Savage.
Yes.
But not quite as bad as Ultimate, is where they went and took the relics and stuffed the last little step of the relics in that for the glow of the weapon. And like the extra 5 levels so that it matches the Savage weapon. And all the people were like, yeah, this is great. And we're like, boo! Our relic weapons, which is supposed to be more for casual content, the last step is through a higher level Savage tier, effectively. I'm hoping they do something different. I know it was kind of a patch thing last time around. I hope they rethink that. We shall see. So yeah, tomorrow night we'll probably do Atlas. We did eventually figure out the problem we were having with trying to get into a multiplayer shared lobby world. So that will be much better this time around.
I seem to remember we already had that fixed the last time we did Atlas.
It took a while though. Oh my god.
Well, we had a couple of bad ones and then we kind of figured it out and the next one went fairly well. We had one post to figure out.
So we're kind of at the end of, we've done everything in Atlas short of just getting our levels to max.
Yeah.
And buying upgrade classes for those who have them.
Yes.
Now, if I remember right, Kisloff
someday there will be more.
Kind of mentioned that what's in Atlas currently is about 20% of what's in his design doc.
No. Someone else said that, but they're a person who knows Kiss and is like one of kind of a person who helps him out on things. So it was from somebody who would know. But it wasn't directly from him.
Okay.
But it was like the next best thing as from him.
Yeah, but it's still not canon.
Yeah. And, he could be honest and still be off, but, I'll bet you, at most it's like, like 30% of it's in there, not 20. Something like that. Looking up new emotes.
Oh, I was trying one and it won't work in a sitting position, which is stupid.
No.
You should be able to sit on a chair and drink something. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I remember that problem.
Boo. With that
How
said,
could they do that to us?
yeah. With that said, it's time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for joining. Again, we'll be back tomorrow night, probably on Atlas, though not 100% settled. Because,
Yes.
well, we're maintenance!
Yay!
Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you next time.
Yes. Everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you here tomorrow at 9:30 Pacific for something that isn't Final Fantasy XIV.
And most likely something very fuzzy and short.
Most likely. Most likely we will be doing a furry short stack simulator. Yes.
Yes. But we're not sure. See you tomorrow, and we're gonna find out.